Hello, Umdini, and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for tuning in today and choosing to spend some time with yours truly. Okay, so what's the one word that we always told is a dirty word? No, it doesn't start with an F. No, it doesn't start with an S. No, it doesn't start with an A. You know what? Go get a drink. Get a drink and then come back. Let's talk about it. I hope you got yourself a lovely beverage. Let's get into it. So that word is no. We thought it's a dirty word because we thought that we always have to back it up with something like no, and then you have to be sorry. No, I'm really sorry when you're not actually sorry. You know, this, that. And we turn it into this dance of trying not to hurt other people's feelings and trying not to be seen as the bad guy, trying not to be seen as the guy who doesn't want to cooperate. And all this stuff, all this does is it gets you into situations you really don't want to be in. I mean, how can we talk about self-love if we don't talk about boundaries? Boundaries are really important. You have to set boundaries. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, say, do you want to do A, B, C, and D? And you go, no. It feels weird, right? It feels really weird. It feels a bit like rude, like, oh my days, you didn't have to say no like that. But the truth is, there's absolutely nothing wrong with turning down situations that you don't feel comfortable in, or it just doesn't feel right. You know, there's some of those situations where before you even get there, you just got this feeling like, if I go to that party, it's going to be bad news. So you say no. Don't be afraid to say no. And you know what? Sometimes we find ourselves attracting the same kind of people or the same kind of situations, and we're like, I don't know why. This is me. I don't know why I keep attracting the same kind of guy. I don't understand it. I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. Why do I keep attracting these assholes? Boundaries, honey. Because you're not setting boundaries. Yes, me telling myself, like, because you're not setting boundaries. People will love you the way you show them to love you. And how do you show them? By allowing situations that you're not comfortable with, by allowing disrespect to go. And then 1, 2, 3, my man's been disrespectful for all this time. And it's not even in relationships, like, you know what I mean? Like love relationships. So it's everyday situations, siblings or parents or friends. We allow them to get away with so much stuff, and then what we're doing is, by not setting those boundaries, we're letting them know that it's okay. It's okay. Treat me like shit. It's absolutely okay. I'll keep leaving you to it, and eventually I'll snap, and then I'll break your finger in two. I'm not encouraging violence. This is the kind of stuff that happens when we don't set boundaries and we are too afraid to hurt other people's feelings. So we just leave them to trample all over ours because, I mean, what's more important than other people's feelings, right? I was sitting and watching my son the other day. He's 1.5. And his favorite word, like anybody who's got young kids can attest to this, his favorite word is no. Like, dude will say no for everything. Dude, are you hungry? No. You are hungry, aren't you? No. You give me a hug? No. And then he'll walk away like, and I was sitting there like, shit, I need to be more like this dude. Like, for real. Like, if I'm not feeling you, I need to be straight up like, no. Well, aren't you going to give me a hug? No. Okay, with less attitude, like you saw, like the eyes don't have to do that. You know what I mean? It's the way I express myself. Why are you judging me? So I just got to do a t-shirt reference thing. Always be kind to yourself. How can you be kind to yourself? How can you practice kindness if you don't have boundaries? Doesn't work. Trust me, I've tried. It doesn't work. You have to have boundaries. Boundaries so that people know what and what not to do. See, somebody won't know that something's disrespectful to you if you don't tell them. We all grow up different homes. Even some of us that grow up in the same home, we've all got different perceptions of the world. We've got different lifestyle choices. We've got different ways that we see things, and what's disrespectful for one person may not be disrespectful for another person. So it's really important that we set those boundaries by letting people know that, look, that wasn't cool. Don't do that again. You know what I mean? Because, if you do that again, then we can have a problem, you and I. Or if you do that again, then I'm out. There's nothing wrong with that either, and it's really difficult because especially in the social media age, this is why I absolutely love the fact that these celebrities be clapping back. I don't know if you guys go and read some of the stuff where the celebrities be clapping back. Was I cracking back? Gosh. Clapping back at people and the nastiness. And it's important because you need to understand that it's not acceptable. You can't just come and speak to people any way, which and how you feel like it, and don't expect to get any sort of reprimand for it. In being kind to yourself, you'll always be kind to others. It's only unkind people that are unkind people who are unkind to themselves. That's what I was trying to say. That are unkind to other people. You know what I mean? And by me not allowing you to come through with that negative energy means that I'm kind to myself, and I'm not going to allow you in your unkindness to come and spread that unkind vibe in my kindness. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Umdini, thank you so much for tuning into another episode. I just need to say right now that we already 11 episodes in. I cannot believe where has the time gone. Next week will be my last episode for this season. Next season we'll come back with a new approach, new conversations, new ways for us to tackle this journey that we call life. Please make sure you click subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think with regards to boundaries. Are you setting boundaries? Are you letting people walk all over you? Well, if you are, honey, it's time to stop. Boundaries are an expression of self-kindness. So yes, make sure you share the video, please, on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever you're at. Just share it. Thank you so much, Umdini. Have a really good week, and I'll see you next week's episode, which, remember, is our last episode for the season. And yeah, thank you so much. Always be kind to yourself. Have a good week. Mwah.